in today's video, I'm going to share my 8-step framework for confident style. And in each of those areas, I'm going to share a takeaway tip that you can start using in your wardrobe right away. Hello, this is Netta. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my whole goal for this channel is to help you look and feel beautiful and confident every single day by building a wardrobe and a style that you love. So really excited about today's topic because I am going to show you the framework that I've come up with that can talk you step by step through developing your style. This is the same framework that I use in my Ageless Style program. If you have never heard of my Ageless Style program, I would highly recommend you check it out. We have the most amazing group of women from all over the world who are working on their style together and kind of in this style journey together. Now, let me first say that style is a lifelong process in the same way that unfortunately, we can't just exercise once or eat healthy 2 days in a row and reap those benefits for the rest of our lives. It's the same thing with style. Like, we want to be intentional about the process throughout our lives. And if we look at it as a form of self-expression, not something we have to do, but something that we get to do. And it's a form of self-care and self-expression. And in my opinion, the way that we dress every single day, the way that we get up and the armor that we put on with our clothing. I mean, I know we're supposed to put on the full armor of God, but after that happens, we can also put on the armor of our clothing, and it can really change the way that we see our day. It can make us more productive. It can make us more positive. It can make us more confident. And clothes are so much more than fabric. I'm not passionate about fabric, or at least I'm not passionate about just fabric. I'm passionate about how feeling really confident in your style can change your day, your week, your life. I really, really feel strongly about this. And that's one of the reasons I'm so proud of this Ageless Style program and the impact that it has had already on the hundreds of women who've been through the program. So if that's something you're interested in hearing more about, definitely check it out in the description box below. But in the Ageless Style program, I take women step by step, week by week. And it's not something that's designed that you have to be done in 8 weeks, but week by week, we just kind of cover a different topic. And these topics are part of my overall Ageless Style framework, my system that can take you strategically through the different steps that you need to go through to discover your best style and to build a wardrobe that truly feels like you, works for your lifestyle, makes you feel beautiful, makes you feel confident, all the things, right? Okay, so the very first step that we cover in the 8 steps to having confident style is your body type. Now, body type is so critical because you're not going to be able to flatter your body and look and feel your best in your clothes if you don't know the principles that it takes to really bring out the best in your body. And that becomes more and more important as we get older. I mean, let's face it, at 15 or at 20, you can wear whatever you want, regardless of your body type. You can just kind of make it work, right? As we get older, I feel like we need to become more intentional about it because we're dealing with different challenges when it comes to flattering our body. Maybe we're carrying weight in places that maybe we didn't have it before. And so flattery becomes more and more important. And body type is a key component of that. Now, you know, I look at your body from a bunch of different perspectives. We're getting an overall view of your body. We're not just putting you in a box of style dial, red and or style dial green, but we're looking at all of the different features of your body. So not only are we looking at your horizontal silhouette, your style dial, but we're also looking at your vertical proportions with the Fashion Fit formula, and we're looking at your body's features, right? Your bum and your bust and your thighs and your ankles and all of the things. So we're trying to get an overall approach to your body so that you can dress it more confidently and more successfully. So in the first step, I just want to share kind of a little tip, a little takeaway that you can start implementing in your own wardrobe right away from in each of these different areas, each of these different steps. So the first tip that I would offer in the body type area is to find a signature silhouette. So we were talking about this with the women in my Ageless Style program because it is actually body type week as I film this. And we were talking about how a lot of celebrities are known, both celebrities from the past and celebrities present are known for a signature silhouette. Like Sarah Jessica Parker with the nipped in waist and the fuller skirts, right? Audrey Hepburn, her famous long and leggy silhouette that she wears. Katharine Hepburn with the flowy wide leg pants and the tailored pieces that she was known for. So knowing a silhouette that works for you, a go-to silhouette that works for you, is key. So I want you to look back over some pictures that you've taken of yourself, and if you haven't taken outfit of the day pictures in a while, I would encourage you to do it. No one needs to see them but you. Just take pictures of your outfits and kind of look back over the outfits and say, I've noticed that these silhouettes work better for me than these silhouettes. You want to ask yourself, what pant silhouette works for me? What pant and top silhouette works for me? What dress style or dress silhouette works for me? So deciding what your signature silhouette is and staying true to that, while at the same time exploring other options and seeing if they work for you as well. We're trying to find that balance between trying something new and knowing what works for us and going back to that and returning to that. So you want to find your signature silhouette, make it your own, make it your signature, make it a statement. Like this is a silhouette that always works for me, and I'm just going to reach for it. I know it is always going to be flattering. So that's my first tip in the body type, in the first category, which is body type. After we talk about body type, we get into color. And color, the system that I use is simple and beautiful and really kind of looks at what the most prominent characteristic that you have in your coloring, what that says about the colors that you should choose for your wardrobe, for your makeup, and for your style. So I love the system that I used, and I think it's so effective and also pretty easy to understand. So depending on what your coloring is, you're going to want to choose that color that lights you up. Again, I'm going to refer to celebrities in this example because most of them have highly paid stylists that do a lot of this work for them, but a lot of celebrities are known for having a signature color. Like, Julianne Moore wears a beautiful shade of green a lot. Helen Mirren wears blue, a cobalt blue color that just really offsets her beautiful silver hair. So if you see celebrities showing up again and again in similar colors, that's not an accident. That's a signature. That's a signature color. And so what is your signature color? What is the color that people associate with you? What is the color that every time you put it on makes you feel beautiful? Some people refer to this as their power color. And so that is something that you can look at, like what color, when you put it on, you just feel powerful. Okay. Personal style is the next segment that we go into and the next area that we work on together in the Age of Style program. And so I would encourage you to do and explore all of the different avenues that are out there and available to you with technology to explore your personal style. Create a Pinterest board, go on a site called theyes.com where you can kind of curate, they ask you, do you like this? And you click yes or no. And then eventually all the things that you like are in one place. So there are a lot of tools online to kind of help you develop and really start thinking through the process of what do I want to look like right now. Maybe your personal style isn't what it was at 30 or at 20. It can evolve. I do think that we usually will have a common thread that goes through our style throughout our life, but maybe that's not the case for you. For me, my clothes have always been feminine, but maybe you find that at 20 you were edgy and at 40 you're classic. Who knows, right? But give yourself room to express your personal style for where you're at in life right now. So my tip about personal style is to pick your 5 favorite outfits from the past 5 years and look for that common thread. So if you look back over your pictures, maybe you took a favorite picture with your husband or a favorite picture with your kids at the beach, and one of the reasons you love that picture is that outfit just really worked for you. It made you feel beautiful. You loved putting it on. You wore it on repeat like it was the outfit of that season in your life. And maybe you're not wearing that outfit anymore, but you still look back on that outfit fondly. Maybe it's still an outfit that's in your current rotation and you absolutely love. So I want you to pick 5 of your favorite outfits from the last 5 years or so. And I'm saying last 5 years or so because you don't want to get so far back that either your body is different or trends and styles have been completely different, since then. So look at those 5 outfits, put them side by side if you can on your phone, on your computer screen, or just flip through them and write down 3 words that are a common thread through all of those outfits. What are 3 things that when you look at those outfits, that 3 adjectives that are jumping out at you? I told you one of the common threads in my style is that my clothes are feminine. So for me, if I look back on my 5 favorite outfits, I'm going to find something feminine, a feminine element. Even an outfit that I'm wearing like this, that I'm wearing a button-down chambray shirt. My styling, my jewelry, my makeup, the hair and everything has a feminine air to it. So I never feel like I look like it's not ever a masculine look for me. So femininity is one of my style words and one of the common threads that goes through all of my outfits. So what are those words for you? Come up with 2, 3, 4 words that have always, or at least in the last several years, have come to represent your style to you. And those are going to be words that you're going to use as filters for everything going forward. So for me, if something is not feminine, I'm not going to consider it. For you, maybe if something isn't bold, or if it isn't classic, or if it's not preppy, or if it's not natural and relaxed, whatever those adjectives are for you, then it might be something that you say, okay, this isn't for me. So you want those words as a filter. So we've got the body type filter when we're shopping, we've got the color filter, and we also need the personal style filter so that you can zero in on those pieces in your wardrobe that are really going to make you feel and look your best. Okay, next area we tackle is closet, because let's face it, style begins in our closet. We're going to start with the pieces that you already have. This is not about going out and buying a whole new wardrobe unless you have had a major life or weight transition, but it's not about going out and buying a whole new wardrobe. It's about starting with what you've got, building on that, and creating a wardrobe that you love. So this is my tip for closets. Purge as you go instead of all at once. I have seen way too many pictures of women in my VIP group and in my Asia Style program who drowned in a sea of clothes, and the overwhelm that comes with taking everything out of your closet, petting it, talking to it, kissing it before you put it back in the drawer. I'm exaggerating a little, but of course, if it appeals to you to get it all done at one time, go for it. But for most people, if you've got a really busy life, or if you're easily overwhelmed, it really is more effective to purge as you go. If you find that there are pieces in your wardrobe that you're just always passing on, that you just are not wearing, you don't love them, you reach for a dress to go to church, and you pull one dress out and you're like, no, I don't want to wear that, and you put it back every time. Those are the pieces that you can start. If you have a bin or a place in your closet that you can just drop items in that are not being worn and that you're ready to part with, then you're purging as you go, and you don't, and doing this day after day, week after week, your wardrobe is going to stay lean, it's going to stay curated, it's going to stay true to where you're at in your style right now. It might be something you bought 5 years ago and you just no longer love it. Give yourself permission to let it go, and do a little bit of that purging, every day, every other day, every couple of days, as you go through your wardrobe, as you're putting together outfits. Okay, the other thing I will say is that if there are pieces that you're not wearing and you don't know why, put them at the front of your closet and put them into outfits. That's going to actually be my next tip. Because the next section and segment that we cover is the outfits and capsules. And we create outfits with what you have in your own wardrobe, and we create capsules for travel, for seasons, for whatever needs that you have in your style. So the pieces that you're not wearing, and everybody has those pieces in their wardrobe. I think the statistic is that we wear 20% of the pieces most of the time in our wardrobe, and 80% of the pieces in our wardrobe don't really get worn that much. So my encouragement to you for outfits in the outfits section is to take some of those pieces that you're not wearing but you have not decided yet to eliminate from your wardrobe. You're just kind of on the fence about them. Take them and put them into outfits, and hang those outfits up at the beginning or at the front of your closet, on your valet rod, wherever you do that. Plan your outfits for a week using exclusively the pieces that you're not currently wearing. Once you have worn those pieces, sometimes it can be an hour, sometimes it can be a whole day, you'll know right away whether you love those pieces and you want to keep them, or whether you're going to get rid of them. I did this with a romper that I bought a few months ago. I was like, this is so cute. Why do I keep passing by this romper? I put it on, and I realized how annoying it was. It tied in the back. It was a big hassle to get it on and off to go to the bathroom. It kept catching on my hair. It was a little too short. Like, there were just so many things that were wrong with it. And as soon as I tried it for that day, I was like, now I know why I wasn't wearing that. I'm going to donate that. So if you're not actually giving those clothes that are just hanging there a chance, and you're not styling them, you're not putting them in outfits, and you're not trying to wear them, you're never going to know why you like them or why you don't like them. Okay, next section is shopping. So we've done, the closet purge. We've created capsules and outfits with what you have in your wardrobe. Then we're going to fill in the blanks. That's the next step in your style journey. Fill in the blanks by being an intentional and conscious shopper. So My suggestion for you in this category is to make a list of 5 items that you are missing from your wardrobe. Like 5 things that maybe you're reaching for. Like, gosh, I really could use a new pair of black pants. I really could use a new pair of jeans in that medium wash that Netta's telling me to get. I'd like a pair of metallic shoes or a pair of patterned shoes. Put those things on your list. Try to narrow it down to 5 things. That's going to be your shopping like hit list, wish list that you're going to be really intentional with when you go into stores or when you're shopping online. You're going to start with those items, and you're going to be focused on finding the best versions of those items that you can. Then you want to think before you actually make those purchases, how you're going to wear those items, what you're going to wear them with. You know my rule of 3s. Can you wear the item 3 different ways in 3 different places? The more versatile that item is, the more you should consider spending on it. If it's going to be like my new mother jeans that you're going to wear all the time, then you can spend more money on it than you would to a dress that you would wear for a wedding. I mean, that's, cost per use. You want to really keep that in mind when you're choosing these items. The basics, the wardrobe essentials, the staple pieces, whatever those are for you, that's where you're going to want to spend most of your money. So make a list of the 5 items that are currently missing from your wardrobe, and then prioritize them. Put them in order from 1 to 5 of what is the absolute most important thing for me to get in my wardrobe right now, and what's the 5th most important thing for me. Okay, the next category is accessories. So accessories are the icing on the cake. They are the jewel literally in your outfits. And so many women struggle with accessories and accessorizing their outfits and find this to be a challenge. So we really dive into accessories and building an everyday accessory wardrobe, and also building a special occasion accessory wardrobe that will really work for your life and for your style. So the thing about everyday pieces, you want to elevate your everyday pieces. And so that's my tip in the accessories area. A lot of times when women say, oh, I wear the same jewelry every day, they're wearing sentimental pieces or basic pieces that they've had for years and they haven't put a lot of thought into. Now, I'm not saying that you want to get rid of your sentimental pieces, like you're not going to get rid of your wedding band or any of those pieces. But what I'm saying is elevate your everyday jewelry look, maybe keep 1 or 2 sentimental pieces, and then add some contemporary everyday pieces that will really make all of your outfits look more modern, more fresh, and like you accessorize them intentionally, and not like this is the necklace I always wear, this is the bracelet I always wear, this is the ring I always wear, but like you put some thought into those accessories. Every woman needs a subtle and statement pair of earrings, a subtle and statement necklace, and a subtle and statement bracelet. So, on a daily basis, you can just wear the statement earrings, the subtle earrings, subtle necklace, subtle bracelet, simple everyday pieces that you can wear with pretty much every outfit, and you don't have to think about it. So if you do not have those pieces in modern versions of those pieces, you can get them anywhere from Target and Bauble Bar to Neiman Marcus and, higher end brands. My favorite brand for the everyday, day in, day out pieces that I wear regularly is a designer called Dean Davidson. So he does really wearable everyday pieces, and if you just bring a few of those into your wardrobe in your metal and neutrals of choice, then you'll find that you reach for them again and again and again, and they just work with everything in your closet. So that is the accessories piece. Be intentional about those everyday, day in, day out pieces of jewelry that you will wear. Okay, beauty. That's the last week, the last section on your style journey. And I mean, honestly, it's hard to call anything the last because these are all so important. But beauty is, I said accessories were the icing on the cake, but beauty is also the icing on the cake because it's your portrait. It's all about this, right? And so much of the time, especially these days, people are really seeing this of us more than they're seeing anything else. So it's really important that that looks pretty and polished, and you're really happy with the way your hair, your skin, your makeup, all of that looks. So beauty is a key component of feeling confident in your style. So my tip for you with beauty is to develop a minimal viable beauty routine. So they say minimal viable product or minimum viable product. Anyway, that's a business term, but I'm asking you to come up with your bare bones, basic, everyday makeup routine. And yes, I say every day because I feel like there's no reason to not get up in the morning, put on a little bit of something, whatever that minimum bar is for you, set that bar for yourself, and then do that daily. Do that daily. So I did a video on the Merit Beauty Routine. It's the 5-minute morning. Super easy. You can do it with your own products in your own wardrobe, a stick foundation, a simple blush, a swipe on the eyebrows, whatever it takes for you to look and feel polished and ready for the day. Commit to doing that every single day. That's your minimum beauty routine. So do that daily and watch how your confidence, your sociability, your willingness to reach out and reach out to people, to take last minute invitations, all of those things increase. I really and passionately, as you know, believe that style is a tool like any other tool that we can use to make life better, to feel more beautiful and more confident every day, so that we can get out there and do what we want to do with our lives. Love on the people that we're called to love, do the work that we're called to do in this world, and just be more intentional about how we show up in our daily lives. So style is a great tool, and it's one that is accessible to all of us, regardless of our budget and regardless of the physical characteristics that we came into the world with or that we now currently possess. So I'm so passionate about it. And if you feel like you could use some encouragement and some community as you go through your style journey, definitely don't forget to check out my Ageless Style program. It is, like I said, the happiest and most supportive place to get style support that I have found, and I know that the women in the program will say the same thing. Definitely check out the blog post that I did for this video. I'm going to share a couple of little testimonials and a couple of additional pieces of information that you might find helpful as you're trying to make the decision on how you want to get support for your style. If it's not for you right now, stay tuned for future YouTube videos, because I'm going to continue talking about these topics and helping you, whether you join the program or not, helping you really elevate your style and feel and look your best every single day. Love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. I will see you in the next one.